Привет всем! Добро пожаловать на мой канал. С вами Наталья Петрова. Сегодня мы будем разбирать, в чем разница между Новым годом и Рождеством в Украине и в Великобритании. Приятного просмотра! Christmas in the United Kingdom. In the UK, families often celebrate Christmas together, so they can watch each other open their presents. Most families have a Christmas tree in their house for Christmas. The decorating of the tree is usually a family occasion, with everyone helping. Christmas trees were first popularized in the UK by Prince Albert, the husband of Queen Victoria. Prince Albert was German and thought that it would be good to use one of his ways of celebrating Christmas in England. Holly, ivy, and mistletoe are also sometimes used to decorate homes or other buildings. Most villages, towns, and cities are decorated with Christmas light over Christmas. Often a famous person switches them on. The most famous Christmas lights in the UK are in Oxford Street in London. Every year they get bigger and better. Thousands of people go to watch the big switch on around the beginning of November. Children believe that Father Christmas or Santa Claus leaves presents in stockings or pillowcases. These are normally hung up by the fire or by the children's beds on Christmas Eve. Children sometimes leave out mince pies and lemonade for Father Christmas to eat and drink when he visits them. Children write letters to Father Christmas and Santa Claus, listing their requests, but sometimes instead of putting them in the post, the letters are tossed into the fireplace. The drawer carries the letters up the chimney and Father Christmas or Santa Claus reads the smoke. There are some customs that only take place or were started in the UK. In the UK, the main Christmas meal is usually eaten at lunchtime or early afternoon on Christmas Day. It's normally roast turkey, roast vegetables, and all the trimmings, which means vegetables like carrots or peas, stuffing, and sometimes bacon and sausages. It's often served with cranberry sauce and bread sauce. Traditionally, and before turkey was available, roast beef or goose was the main Christmas meal. One vegetable that is often at Christmas in the UK are Brussels sprouts. I love them, but lots of people don't. Dessert is often Christmas pudding. Mince pies and lots of chocolates are often eaten as well. Trifle is also a popular dessert at Christmas. It's made in a large bowl and consists of a layer of sponge cake. At the bottom of the bowl, then there is a layer of fruit, and it's topped with a layer of custard and then whipped cream. In Scotland, there is a variation called tipsy layer, which uses lemonade to soak the sponge, and the fruit are raspberries. The dinner table is decorated with a Christmas cracker for each person and sometimes flowers and candles. The UK is also famous for Christmas cake. Some people love it and some people really don't like it. It's traditionally rich fruit cake covered with marzipan and icing, and often topped with Christmas-themed cake decorations like a sprig of holly. Now you know about Christmas celebration in Britain. But what do you know about Ukrainian Christmas holidays? Let's see how Ukrainian children celebrate Christmas. Christmas in Ukraine. Christmas in Ukraine is celebrated on the 7th January because, like many countries where the main church is the Orthodox Church, they use the old Julian calendar for their church festivals. In Ukrainian, Happy Merry Christmas is Веселого Різдва. Merry Christmas or Христос рождається. Christ is born. The main Christmas meal called Свята Вечеря or Holy Supper is eaten on Christmas Eve, 6 January. Traditionally, people fast or don't eat anything all day, but you might start the day drinking some holy water that has been blessed at church. You can't start eating the meal until the first star is seen in the sky. So people, especially the hungry ones, go outside as soon as it starts getting dark in the afternoon to try and spot the first star. The star represents the journey of the wise men to find Jesus, and that Jesus has been born, so Christmas can start. The meal normally has 12 dishes, which represent Jesus' 12 disciples. Traditionally, the dishes don't have any meat, eggs, or milk in them. The main dish is often kutya, a type of a kind of sweet porridge made of wheat. Other dishes can include mushrooms, борщ, вареники, and other food. The room where Свята Вечеря is eaten normally decorated with Father Spirit. The Father Spirit can represent people's ancestors, being with them in their memories. After the meal, people love to sing carols or колядки. They can be sung around the table, or you might go out caroling in the streets. People sometimes carry brightly colored stars on poles when they go caroling singing. The Ukrainian carol Щедрик is where the popular carol of the bells came from. Saint Nicholas, known as Святий Nikolai, visits children in Ukraine on December 19th, which is also when Ukraine celebrates Saint Nicholas Day. Making paper snowflakes to put on the tree or in windows are a popular decoration. In most of the part of Ukraine, Christmas trees are often decorated with Christmas artificial Christmas balls. The celebration of the New Year in Ukraine differs little from the celebration of this day in the world. In all cities, the main square is decorated with Christmas trees. Ukrainians buy live or artificial fir trees for the house. This holiday is especially joyful for children, as during 2 weeks from New Year to the Old New Year, there are children's entertainment events. Besides, the main intrigue of the New Year is the gift from Santa Claus or Father Frost. It means Дед Мороз. The children are looking forward to New Year's Eve when you can find a lot of gifts under the Christmas tree. I wish you all Merry Christmas and Happy New Year!